5 minutes. Stream will be starting in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Stream starting in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I apologize for the echo. That was my fault. So I'm tripped. Jesus. I apologize again. Sorry. Anyways, stream will be starting in now 4 minutes. Remember, if you missed a stream, it will be uploaded to YouTube. I apologize for last week as it got uploaded on Wednesday instead of Tuesday. I was having some technical difficulties. The past two streams it's cut off, and I decided since we weren't ending the stream, I wanted to continue. I went back live, and then because they were two separate streams, I decided to combine them into one video for YouTube, and that's why that stream took a little bit longer. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully, it's not something I'm doing. If it cuts off a third time, I'm going to look into it. I apologize. So yeah, stream will be starting soon in 3 minutes. I think I'm going to turn down. I think. Hello? Okay, it's definitely on. Hang on. Okay. I'm testing my audio because my mic seems really loud compared to my desktop audio, and I just want to make sure that things are set up because last time John got really quiet, my buddy got very quiet, and I didn't adjust it on my end. Well, it's complicated, but yeah. So stream starting in 2 minutes, and I'm excited. Today's stream is going to be a little bit different than the past few. So I apologize. John's not able to get on today, so we're gonna do a little bit different. So stay tuned. 1 minute. is 7 o'clock. Let's get started. Alright, hello everybody. My name is Merlime, and welcome to Minecraft Monday. I stream here on Twitch every Monday night, 7 to 9. And yeah, just try to vibe and have a good time. I only stream Minecraft right now, but I'm thinking about starting. I like racing games, and so I'm gonna try and get Forza on my PC and do Forza Fridays. I think that would be pretty cool. There's another game I want to stream called Deep Rock Galactic. I've talked about that, I think, last stream. I don't know how I'm gonna get that in there. Um, but yeah, so John couldn't get on today, like I said. Me and John started Survival World. We're kind of cruising along, doing our thing. Last stream we had some setbacks, lots of setbacks. Creepers and mobs can be annoying. Let's just put it that way. But anyways, so I think as far as people know, we're building a base, and they kind of want to see. Granted, they want to see what things are about, and I think building some of the stuff in our base kind of I'm gonna build our base, but in a creative world, kind of so you can see stuff. So yeah, um, let's get started. So create new world, creative, peaceful. Can we scroll? Where's okay? Here it is. Flat world. We don't need anything crazy. I've never actually messed with these settings. Okay, hang on. Okay, we're gonna go like this. I think this is actually show coordinates. I always like show coordinates. Sorry, I'm taking. Where? No, I don't want a starting map. Oh, it's right here. Okay, sorry. I should have did this before the stream, but I wasn't really thinking. I don't need to earn achievements. I should have done this before the stream, but I wasn't thinking. So sorry for that. Sweet. So I think what we're gonna do is we're going to build kind of our little base. Okay. So we're gonna start with grass block. We're gonna build like our little hut thing for people who haven't seen our entrance. We're gonna build it. It's super easy. I'm gonna build each component separate, and then if it so happens that John can't make it again, I'll start combining them together. So, um, again, I've been off. I've been building this stuff off stream like today, earlier in the day. There's components to our farm layer. So for those of you that don't know, I've repeated myself. I apologize. We're doing um, a five layered underground base that involves our first layer being living space, our second layer being a crop farm, um, which has a lot of redstone components involved in that. Um, and then the top floor is just living space, so that's not really anything crazy, but I'll show you what it's gonna look like. And then the third floor, where is that? Oh yes, top floor living space. Second floor 2 is crop farm. Floor 3 is animal farm. Floor 4 is villager training hall. Floor 5 is wolf breeding farm and nether portal and travel, so mine carts and stuff like that. So let's get into our little hut. So we get ourselves a door. Oh, let me shrink it ink. I think that's good, right? Door. Ooh. Yeah, that's good. Cool. I think that's good. I had to shrink a little bit so you guys can see. So we're gonna take our door, wooden pressure plate, lab, and observer. Observer string. Trapdoor, and then yeah. So that's basically that. So we're gonna come up. We are gonna picture this to be the actual ground height, and I'm building this above. Well, I guess I could build it here. So first things first is we're gonna pick a block here. No, you're gonna come here. You're gonna place what? Door. And then on top of these doors, if I can slab, just like that. That's kind of how we are right now. It's cool. So yeah. So then, yeah, pressure plate here, pressure plate here, pressure plate here, pressure plate here. So you can enter our hut at any point. So that's that. I'm also gonna add. So you come here, down one more. down one more. You're gonna place your server here. You go into that block. I forgot a hook, so I apologize. So hook. So I'm not building our base into the ground. I'm just doing it for the video here. Kinda how stuff works. So yes, okay, so that's that. Tripwire hook there, and string it. So yes. Okay. It closes the trapdoor, perfect. Now one, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more layer. Like that. Okay, so that's our okay. Okay, that's our little hut. You walk in from a side. Trapdoor closes behind you, and then your inner base. Cool. Now we're gonna clear. Oh, escape here. Slash clear. Slash clear. There we go. Cleared our inventory. So there's that. Now we're going to build our little what's it called? Our not infested stone. Can we just have normal stone? Stone. Alright, there we go. So now we're gonna build our little way to exit our base and get back up to the top, other than of course the 5th floor to our minecarts and wherever we're going. So there's that. So we need slime block. We're gonna need a slime block. And we're gonna need our stone to replicate. We're in our base. We're gonna need a sticky couple pistons. Yeah. I forget how I did this. Reds. We're gonna need torch. We're gonna need stone block. We're gonna need all of this. No, you don't need a compare. So there's that. And we're gonna get wool cause I'm redstone crazy. We're gonna get wool. Now in survival, obviously, we're not getting wool to do all this. That would be just insane. But it helps kind of see where things are. Okay. Oh, we need wool and we need obsidian. So there's that. So place. Come a few blocks up because yeah, we have to go down a little bit. Here, 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 so. Place our stone on it, like that. So this little spot right there will be our button. That's what I forgot. Sorry, apologize. I'm just kind of doing this as is. So we'll grab our button here. Well, okay, so we take our button, place that there. Okay, come underneath here. Place a block. Place a repeater going behind that button. So, boom, just like that. Triggers. And this is going to be upside down sticky piston. Like so. Upside down sticky piston, like so. Into here. Down to here. Block there. We're going to put two sorry for the leg, two repeaters. This one on 3 ticks. Click it twice. This one on 2 ticks. Like that. Then we're going to build our shaft up. 2, 3, 4, 5. And this would be ground level, so grass. Grass on top here. Now, keep in mind, this wouldn't be open. There would be a little, like, chute right here. I'm keeping it open. Okay, so that's ground level. So now that we got that, slipping. Okay, now we got that. Cool. So press this. Comes up. Perfect. Perfect. Now that we got that, cool. Torch here. Actually, that's gonna go there. Torch here. Redstone block. Block there. Sticky pistons there. There. Press block. Cool. That's that. So we got redstone there. From here. Blocking like, oh, this, no wonder why, it's like, this is off. Okay, that, block there, block there. Okay, it's 2 sticky pistons here, sticky piston up, and yeah, that's it. Okay, 2 tick delay here, 2 tick delay here. And there's that one. Grass block there. Okay, so this is our little launcher. So, you come here, select that part. Give one more ticker, but yeah, essentially, your top floor of our base, you need to get back up to the surface. Oh, that's too long. Okay, maybe. Okay, so 2 ticks. I think maybe, yeah, I think 3 ticks is actually what I did. I can't remember. It was either 3 or 4 ticks for that. Yeah, 3 ticks. Perfect. Yep. So that's that. So it is double bounce, but it works, and yeah, it closes up and it's flush. So that people walking by, there's not a hole in the ground. So yes, so you go in our base. You would go in our base, drop the trap door down, closes behind you, and then right next door would be the little launcher that would drop you off right here, right where this hole is. It's literally gonna drop you off right here. So if you forgot something, you don't have to walk 100 miles or 100 blocks, whatever, over there. So yep. So this is our little setback system. Now is going to be the fun part. We're going to get into our multi-floor elevator that has both an up and a down sequence. That's going, um, so both an up and a down sequence. We don't know what order we're building this in, but this is going to be insane. So it is a little bit large here. So our floors like this. So let me clear my inventory. I'm cleaning my inventory every time so that I don't have to sort it and just kind of grab everything I'm gonna need. So I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you. You. What else am I gonna need? You. I'm gonna need water. Water. I'm gonna need buttons. Buttons. And buttons. So, yes. So, this elevator is kind of unique because it uses the bubble elevators. So, I'm going to need soul sand. I'm going to need fence gate. Fence gate. I'm going to need more buttons. Spruce button and oak button or dark oak button. I think that will work. Okay. What else? Fence gate. Okay, I'm gonna need red, orange, yellow, green. Trust me, I'm doing this for the floor system at the moment. Because it red, orange, yellow, green, blue for 5 floors, because that's how much is in our base. So that's why I'm doing it. It's gonna make it easier to build. Now, again, like I said, for the slime block elevator, I'm not gonna use wool. Ended up using light gray wool, which look at that. Wool. I forgot that. Light gray wool there. Observers. We're gonna need walls. Wall. We're gonna need comparative sticky piston. Slab. It's the last thing I'm missing. Okay. Oh, and can I just have a normal, like, I type in stone and I get the slab, but I don't get the, like, does Mojang not, like, there's this. I don't see infested stone here. Like, why do they do that? Okay, anyways, it doesn't matter. So, we're gonna get our wool out here. We're just gonna build our floor. Yellow, green, blue, and our slabs. So here, so this is gonna be the red floor. Red, here, and we're gonna go and okay, so we got that. So then we're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Two, and we're gonna go orange. So yes, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Okay. Orange. Then we're gonna orange. Slab. Or Jesus. Hang on. Slab here. Okay. But this distance from 1, 2, 3, 4. Because this will be the 4 here. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. Yep. Okay, no, we need to come up one more block here. Okay, yeah. It's spaced out like this so that we have enough room for the floor here. So that's a floor. That's floor. That's a floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yellow. Yellow. Slab here. Slab. Slab. 2 more. Okay, so after so this stream, green. Hang on. Focused here. Okay. So this stream is going to be uploaded to YouTube, and which go and check that out, because then you can see all the past streams. So right now, I'm building this multi-floor elevator. I'm on floor 4, which is the green floor. Again, the color coordination is so that people can see the different floors, and then on top of that, it's going to make my life easier while building this, because this is just how I've always built it up until now. Now, in survival, I'm not going to have those floors, but you're like, why is there so much space in between? For those of you wondering, why is there so much space in between? It's because we have redstone builds going into this floor, or into each floor, that gives us a little bit of room for those builds. So yeah, so one more floor. Okay. Do blue, and then yeah. So then yeah. So that's that. Cool. And then you'd have a couple more blocks going up into the base. But yeah, so that's essentially that. So now So you're asking, oh, you don't need to fill it in for the sides. As far as like these sides here, I have it filled in for the fact that when we space this out, hang on. I apologize for the midstream phone call. My girlfriend is out. We're doing stuff right now. It's a Monday night. Imagine that. So, um, okay, where was that? Okay, yeah. So, boop, boop. Well, yeah, like that. Okay, so now is the important part. So, button, 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 button. Leave that there. Okay, yes. Button, 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 button. Nope. Fence gate. Button, button. Leave that there. Button, button. No, I should. Leave that there. Yeah, cause water's there. Okay. Yeah. Okay, button. Where was I? Placing these buttons in survival are gonna be is gonna be hard. Space. Okay, cool. Button. 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 Uh, I don't know how. I haven't really thought that out yet. Space. And you're wondering why am I leaving a space here? It's for water, so that when you drop down, you don't die, because that's very important that you don't die. And then the fence gate is actually what you come out on. So, and that's why you need it 3 high, because you go up just a hair with the fence gate. But yeah, so you'll see how it works. I'm gonna build all the redstone and everything. So that's water, water, button, 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 and then fence gate, and then of course button, button, and that's gonna be water. Okay. So now we're gonna put our. We're actually gonna break this block. Supply. We're gonna place this block. Slam, slam, slam. Come here, break this block. Slab. Come here, break this block. Slab. Come here, break this block. Slab. This is very crucial, and I don't need to break anything there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Okay, so now we have that. Break this block. Oh, I already got soul sand here. Okay, soul sand here. Soul sand here. button just signifies what floor you're on. Top floor being here, all the way down, kind of like an elevator, how the numbers are at the bottom. I could theoretically put one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1 at the bottom. But I didn't want to deal with redstone to wiring. I just thought a straight line would be easier, and it really is. Um, so yeah, so now we're putting the floor selectors panels into the elevator. I'm gonna build it dry first because water and redstone, for those of you that do redstone builds, not, like, it really, like, not that it would mess up a whole bunch, but it's just less of a hassle. Yeah, let's put it that way. So, um, oh, where on that for? Okay, boop, boop, boop. My thing is I'm gonna build the selector panel different, or I'm gonna build it to where the floor sequence is going the opposite way. In that case, yeah, I, I'll be a little upset. But for this, if I do that, it will be okay. I won't die. But in survival, if I do that, I'm gonna have a stroke because I find it really convenient to go from left to right. I don't know why, I just do. And it's a personal preference thing, so it's not that big of a deal. Um, so yeah, so come on down here. Come on. Yeah, yeah, okay. Come on down here. Okay, we're gonna grab our okay, we're going to go like so. Actually, yeah. We're gonna do one more thing. We're going to hang on. God. Oh, okay. Alright. Stone. Okay, stone button. There. Okay. That needs to be a space for a specific reason. I forgot I can't fit that. We're going to come around to the other side because, yeah. This block. We're gonna put blue. We're gonna break this block. We're gonna put green. We're gonna break this block and put yellow. We're gonna break this block and put orange, and yeah. And then we're going to break this block and put a pisty sticking. Oh my god, pisty sticking. Sticky piston, not pisty sticking. Oh, Jesus, I can't speak. I guess I can't speak tonight. Okay, cool. So, pist, pisty or sticky piston. I apologize. Wow, wow. There. Okay, cool. Up. Mm, here, like that. Yellow block. Somewhere here. Okay, 1, 2, right here. No, what? No, one more up. There it is. Okay. Sticky piston here. So yeah, so it goes red, orange, yellow, green, blue, green, yellow, orange. Now that seems weird, but that's the way it works. So, okay, so now we're gonna get into our redstone here. So water's the last thing we need. Okay, so we need all this. Well, all this. Okay, we can put that away. We can put this away. We can that there. Okay, observe. So you're gonna come. I'm just now realizing that I forgot. I need a trapdoor. This, and I'm gonna need walls, trapdoor. Okay, so this is very crucial. You're going to, if you're building this, okay, if you watch my stream, I mean, I want to post a tutorial video on YouTube as well, other than this stream. But this is very crucial if you are like watching the stream and you're like, oh, I want to build the multi-floor elevator. Yeah. Well, this is very crucial. Do not, if you want your selector panel, your buttons flush with your in and out, your up and down, in and out, whatever. This right here, up and down, in and out, whatever. You want that flush. You're going to have to leave a block gap right here. Okay, so first things first, dig out that like such. Come here, crouch. Nope, nope. Dig out a hair. Dig it out again. Crouch here. That's what happens when you play Bedrock Edition. I could play Java right now, but I just didn't feel like it, so. Oh, my gosh. I'm. Okay. One more block down. I apologize. So, yes. Okay. So, the observers need to be facing like this. After that, you're going to put your walls like that, and then on this side you're going to extend this column all the way up to there, so that it's even with this. That selector panel. Okay, now that we got that, we'll worry about the walls later. We can place those last. It's not a big deal. You're gonna place your trapdoor. This gets tricky with the slab there, but you're gonna place it like that on this block, on this block, on this block, on this block, on top. It's not gonna look that way, but it will. You press it, it's gonna fold down into the wall. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay, next, you're going to take your comparator. Okay, you're going to come here. You're going to place. You don't have to replace blocks. I apologize, my phone's going off. Okay. Nothing crazy. Okay, you're gonna come here. You're gonna come off here. Place your repeaters. Now, and this selector panel can go up to 15. Very cool. So, next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna set these all to 2 ticks so that it has a 1 pulse instead of 2. The next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna lay a line of redstone like that. Place a block, or delete that block. You're gonna place a comparator. And just for aesthetic purposes. Sorry, chicken. Get out of the way. You're going to come here. So once you got your comparator there, you're gonna place block here, block here, block here, or block here, I apologize, block here, so you cover your comparator, just like that. You're going to place redstone dust here. So this bit right here is your selector panel. This bit right here is going to be your memory bit for which floor you selected, and then the outputs which go into said floors. So right now we are working on the memory bit, so 2 comparators there, 2 comparators there. And I'm gonna tell you guys, like I told John, I am a huge redstone person. However, I build my own builds, yes I do. But I take components from other people. This build itself is my build, but I'm using some people's builds. Now, I really wish, and I apologize, I think one of them is Crafty Man, I believe, that's what his redstone YouTube is or whatever. He's the one that gave me the original idea for the walls. This memory bit I took from somebody because I didn't know how to build a simple memory bit, which is kind of sad, but that's okay. Whatever. That's okay. So yeah. I needed to figure it out, and I just couldn't for whatever reason. And yeah. So YouTube is your best friend for redstone when it comes to you can't figure something out. Now, understanding what stuff does is more importantly than how to make it, because once you understand, now I have an understanding of how this works. It just so happened that this type of memory bit that I built works great for this build, and it was the one that I got introduced to. I know another memory bit, how to build another memory bit. I think that's what it is. That you could use also. But anyways, so now memory bit there. Compare tar, air, torch. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're like, oh, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, so just like this. Okay, so repeater, 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 repeater. They're all gonna be on. Let me just press this button. So now it does its thing. Okay. Did I build this backwards? No, I didn't build this backwards. That should be right, right? Yeah. Because then you go up to floor 5. Oh, I know what's wrong. I didn't put, very crucial, I didn't put any of these in subtract mode. So, yes, that, I was like, what? My heart sunk for a second. I was like, what was going on? And I forgot to put these comparators in subtract mode. I was like, what the heck? So that should do nothing. Cool. Well, it does. The memory bit does its thing. So yes. So you can see that one lights up. You can see the next one. If I press the next one light up. If I want to go all the way to the top, you can see that all 4 of them are lit up. So with this knowledge, we then input this here. So we come here. tower up to here. It's going to extend. Okay, wait. So here, press this. And press this. Torch. And we're gonna go boom, boom. So yes. So when the piston it's closed. Okay, hang on. Okay, okay, that's that. Okay, I believe yes. Okay. Apologize. Boom, boom. Torch. This isn't torch. This. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. It matters a little bit. So that there. That there. Doesn't. Okay. Never mind. I'm wrong. Okay, cool. So then we're gonna do torch. We're skipping. Keyword, we're skipping this block here for a specific reason. So do not torch, if you're building this, do not torch all the way up. So yeah, so, okay, torch, okay, it's sections. Okay, so come backside here, torch there on the side of that block. Bang, and there we go. Okay, next one. Sorry. It's the final countdown. Sorry. I have a lot of energy. Okay, but for real though, I apologize for how long it's taking me to build this ridiculous. Oh my gosh, bro. Extended. Wait, I don't. Oh, I do have to go up to one. I was gonna say, like, what, bro? That's why stuff didn't line up. Because I was off by a block. Okay, so once you got this all built like so, make sure there's redstone on all of these blocks here, and make sure that they're turned off, and make sure that when you do that, there's no redstone or there's no redstone torch. The torch towers aren't connected. They're separate torch towers. So now, you come here. Okay, so this one's that. Come off right here. For red. Just place the repeater there. You can place your repeater there, like that. Cool. Place your redstone there. That's the only one you're gonna need a repeater right there because of this torch. Okay, then we're going to, and I still haven't found out what's better, what's the best way to go up, because with the wall system here, you can literally, it's instant. So I press the button and it's an instant signal. Any amount up, it's literally an instant signal, which is great, especially for this build. It's great. So yes, you're gonna need a lot of walls because. Dang it. Okay. Anyways, you're gonna need a lot of walls because you're gonna go up. You do not, you're gonna go up with those walls, which I'm gonna do at the end because that's the important part. Okay, so red, orange, yellow, and then green. But anyways, so the thing with the walls that I was talking about is it's instant and it's insane. But I haven't found a good way to go up. I haven't found a good way to go up. So yeah. Um, I'm not gonna get to every component this stream, but I'm gonna try and get through most of them. So yeah, there's that. Okay, red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Don't need the observer. Need the redstone. Don't need the trapdoor. Don't need that. I do need the torch. So red, orange, yellow. I don't even need blue, do I? Red, orange, yellow, green. Well, I might. Okay. Nope. Yellow, orange, or this is orange, so yes. So we're gonna go to, okay, here. This right here. You're going to It doesn't matter which way you go, if you go this way or that way, it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna continue the line out this way, I guess. Like that. Torch towers. Thing with torch towers is there's delay behind them, and this elevator takes a while, so hang on. Building the multi-floor elevator now. Um, so yeah, so that's cool. My girlfriend just got home. So, okay, extend this out. like the green. Here. Okay. Come here. What? What? I'll be back 1 second. I apologize. Um, I apologize. Uh, my it's I had to go help my girlfriend. She's like, uh, your truck lights aren't your truck lights supposed to turn off? And I was like, what do you mean? And turns out she left the park lights on. She's like, aren't those supposed to shut off? Jeez. Yes, I understand you get up at 4 a.m. That's why I stream till 9. That's why I stream till 9 o'clock. And then I'm usually up and I'm usually awake. Like, I don't really go back to sleep. Like, I've been awake the whole time. And then by the time I go to sleep, it's like my sleep schedule's all jacked, but that doesn't matter. I'm usually awake, and then I sometimes I fall back asleep, but I don't know. Okay, anyways, so yes, you continue this. Stop! Stop! Hey, no! Stop it! I have one. I don't know. Hang on. Refresh. Still, yeah, I have one viewer. Um, isn't that Oakley's dad? Okay, apologize. I just muted. But okay. I have it reversed. So I did something wrong here. I knew this was gonna happen. Can you stop slurping, please? Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. Stop. Okay. No, it's not. Oh. Stop. Okay. Yes. I know, and you're picking the worst time to do so. Okay? Like what? Seriously. I don't know if y'all can hear that. I apologize. I'm moving. I apologize. If I'm a PJ channel, okay? I'm supposed to be kid friendly. Okay, so what do we do? So that's off, which means that. Okay, so that'll work. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Okay, I was a little nervous for a second. I thought I messed up. I didn't.
Isn't that funny?
Yes, it's funny. Okay,
I'm bored.
give me 50 minutes, okay? Give me 50 minutes. That's enough.
50.
Yes,
That's too long.
48 minutes.
That's still too long.
Please, please. You know, I take Mondays
I think my
to
mom
stream.
takes too.
Huh? Done. Stop.
I'm clean. Sorry, I'm a distraction.
Okay, she is being very obnoxious. I see.
Number one Big Macs with a large French fry.
Two Big Macs and a large French fry
And a whole caramel frappe.
and a whole.
And a whole monster.
That's a lot. You got a caramel frappe and a monster, two Big Macs, and a large fry in your system. Did you not eat anything all day?
Yeah.
Guys, I raise a prayer, put a prayer, and pray for me, please. I'm gonna need it. No, I'm kidding. I love my girlfriend a lot. I would never. All jokes Hey, I keep.
What's PG when I just hung out with a lady.
Okay, I'm a kid family stream, and I need you to. I get that, okay? And I get that, okay? But you gotta. No, stop. Okay, okay. I am a kid-friendly stream, and you're out here talking about things you are. You know, like I don't even know if I hope that didn't pick up because if it did, I'm gonna be really upset. Um, Working on it.
Look, watch me play a game.
Yeah.
I'll be here for non-emotional support.
Non-emotional.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I'll just be here.
Right. So you build the wall up like that.
Why are you building a cage?
What?
Why are you building a cage?
It's a multi-floor elevator. Okay. It's
There's bacon running around.
stop.
Buddy.
I can tell me your girlfriend hasn't played Minecraft without telling me your girlfriend hasn't played Minecraft. Is a
Looks like pretzels.
what these?
Yeah.
They're trapdoors.
They're pretzels.
They're trapdoors.
They're
Okay.
pretzels. Nice cubes.
Here.
I know. The pretzels look yummy.
They actually look yummy.
They're pretzels.
They're not pretzels.
They look like pretzels on my mouth.
This is embarrassing. A little bit sad.
I'm into Red Dead. I'm into killing people and taking their stuff and robbing. I'm into action games.
There it goes. Top of the block here. And then one more set here. Boom. Top here.
Where's your brother? Is he home?
No, I don't know where he is. Ah! I apologize, I can't place. So that's it. Yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. I love you too. Okay. Yes, I'm still gonna talk to y'all. Are you still gonna talk to me? Yeah. That goes there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot buttons. Swap. Huh? Those go in that storage room. Those are mom's. Go pick those up. No, but go pick those up. It is very crucial that you put buttons to stop the water flow. Signs, you could use signs too, but buttons, just stone buttons, just blend in a little bit better. And yeah, So that's why I use those. Okay, there's that, and then because I drop into my base, I drop in from here. I just kind of witnessed it. Okay. We're gonna go up. Okay. There's one more thing we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to place water here.
My jersey.
What? Place water here. We're gonna place water here. And there's water there. So that's the multi-floor elevator, like so. Extend this out. Extend this out. Extend this out. Okay, so now that I built the multi-floor elevator, really?
So when I took that part to the jump pack tomorrow, you get like $50, $60 for that.
Yeah, I know. And he's like, no.
I just take it tomorrow.
Yeah. I know.
Just take out the garbage tomorrow.
I still will.
Are?
Mhm.
Then what, we have the right to do whatever we want.
Mhm. I know. Remember that part I replaced? Yeah, that's the one.
I do a lot for you. Do I really have to pay you $250 when there's no more way to be even?
No, but if there so something happens, it's 50-50. Now if something happens, I paid for it, so now it's mine. You know? You know what I mean? That's why. Theoretically. But stop. Okay, so this is the multi-floor elevator. I apologize again, she's very distracting. Okay, so you wanna go up. You go up. You wanna go down. You magically go down. I'll say 4-2.
You know what? To get more views, you gotta be
Boom. Just like that. And yes, this does work in survival. I tested that. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna build is our automatic firearm. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna build our crop farm because that's how stuff works. So we're gonna build our wheat or our wheat farm. And you're like, oh well, how is this automatic? It's not as automatic as I'd like it to be. You can do like the villager where they plant it for you and then whatever. There's a way. I talked to it with a buddy of mine. That's not John. And he said that yeah, there's a way to do it with villagers and make it automatic, but I don't really essentially know. So we are actually gonna go here. We're gonna do slash clear. We're gonna do dirt. We're going to do water. We're going to do a hoe. Cause I got calling phone. Where's Olive? Good, that's a good song by the way, but again, I have to keep it PG. Well, I have to keep it kid friendly, which is like PG-13, you know, but mainly, preferably all kids in ages, because, yeah, okay, so there's that, stone, stone, what else, okay, so what are stone, I'm gonna need rails, rails, minecart with a hopper, and then I'm gonna need kind of a chest here. So, yes, so chest here, so center, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a smaller version of the farm I'm going to do. Like, um, there's a smaller version I'm doing. So yes. I'm gonna. You'd have 3 of these plots extended that way, essentially. And yeah, so this is just a small version for the sake of the stream. I don't have to build the whole. I only did the 5 floors because 5 is like a perfect number to go up and down. You can see the different floors rather than 3. 3 would have been fine, but it's like, okay, well, I want to go to floor 2, you know, but you can really actually see this function with 5. So, yeah. So, okay. I actually need a. Well, I guess I could do button. That's easy to do. Button. I guess I could do a button. Okay. Okay, I need wool. Okay, cool. So, so this. I also need. It's like, okay, I'm forgetting things I need until I need them, which is funny. Okay, a dispenser here. So we're gonna put a dispenser here. We're gonna put a dispenser here, dispenser here, dispenser here. Now, for those of you who don't know, the way to farming in Minecraft is actually alternating each row of crops. So one row going this way would be wheat, this next row would be beetroot, so on and so forth. That way you get the optimal growth, or um, like it grows the fastest. I don't know. I can't explain it. John explained this to me, which is the person I'm doing our survival world with, and something to do with growing. It's like rotating. You know how like farmers do rotating crops where they'll do wheat and then they'll do uh no they'll do hay and then they'll do a cover crop of like corn or something like that. It's kind of Minecraft's way of doing cover crops or farm rotating crops in a way. So yes. Yes, you can line that with buttons. Okay, cool. Put your water in the center there. Okay, cool. Put your water in the center there. I guess I could have put farmland, but yeah, okay, cool. So now we just do this. So now we have. I need a hopper because yeah, I need a hopper. I'm not gonna do it. Duh. Need a hopper here. So we need like so. So you press this button. Mhm. It's like okay. Okay, something like that. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's kind of all you need here. Yeah, we're just gonna put it into the chest so that yeah. So yes, put your crops here. Okay, there's that. Okay, there's that. Yes, there's that. Okay, cool. Now this would obviously go with. This would go not into just a chest here. I'm doing that for the sake of the stream and yeah, just so so everybody knows that. Yeah, I'll crack it back. Three, four. Yes, hard. Okay, so. Which one? Really? Really? That's cool. So, we're gonna get a detector rail because detector. That works. I'm I'm excited. Yes. So. So okay. Okay. So detect that to go there. Okay. Eventually, I had my. I'm gonna try and do this now. I was messing with this earlier. Essentially, I wasn't using detector rails because I understood how they worked a little bit, but I didn't understand how they worked, and essentially, I was just we were gonna be listening to minecart noise constantly, and no offense to Minecraft, like that's cool and all, but building stuff so that minecarts don't have to they stop is is very I find that important. I mean, I don't find it too important if I can't figure it out, cool, whatever. I'll deal with it. But I've been struggling for the past, I don't know, I spent most of the day, not most of today because I was doing other things, but you know what I mean. Like, okay, if that only has one item, we're gonna, okay, that's not gonna be good. So we're gonna come here. Okay, if that only has one item, then we're gonna come here. Jesus, okay. So we're gonna need a, we're done with dispensers for the time being. We're done with water. We don't need water. Okay, so that there, that there, that there. Okay, so now tell me I'm wrong. Check the rail. If that, the other way into this block here. Gripes. Need a repeater, but I put it in the dang. Okay, so that's always fun. I mean, will it detect if I have a regular rail here? It won't detect anything. Yeah, it's not. Okay, wait, but if I have a block, here. Okay, jeez, can I? Still nothing. Okay, that's insane. That's actually insane. Okay, so I'm. Okay, so there has to be a detector rail, and okay, so yeah, so we're going to do the old rail swap. You know, sticky piston. What? Okay, I think it is 8:37.
Still see you, correct?
Yeah, that's actually down right there. It's good. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, I don't need a hopper at the moment. I don't. Okay, so we're coming. What?
Quit moving your big head
Here, put it down. What is that for?
so I can see. Not be so blind. I can enjoy working all day.
Blinded by light. Okay, so yes, so thinking. Yeah, that's better. Okay, cool. Okay, now we can just do a normal piston. Yes. Alright, so essentially what's going to happen here is a normal rail. Said rail is going to come here. Piston here. Piston here. So this to text and output. It's gonna come here, come here, come here. Okay, that's that. Okay, cool. So you detect an output there. And you're going to detect an output there. And yeah, I'm gonna come here. Repeater there. Redstone. Redstone here. Well, actually. Okay, actually, yes. I apologize. Put redstone dust there, and we're gonna put that there. So now, if that works, like so, we can put this dirt in. So long as I'm not, okay? And that's annoying. Okay, if I feel like it. Okay, so that is just how we're doing things. That redstone dust lights up. Really? Really?
You're gonna love what's in this.
Just gonna come here. One output like so, because that's all we get. I guess that's all we get. So yes, this is an output here. Okay, 2 tick delay there. Well, actually, if I wanted a 2 tick delay, let's just put there 2 tick delay. Maybe turn that off because yes,
Tell the world why you love your girlfriend.
because she's amazing. Okay.
Tomorrow's another long day at school. 3 more days left to work.
Okay. So for starters, that is going to work like
Yeah, Nicole is being a bitch.
who?
Just because, well, apparently something didn't go right on Friday. She was taking out time from the day.
That's not cool. She worked overtime Friday?
Yes. So, when she joined the different departments, like nutrition,
Yeah.
she did all of that.
What? Because she had to
Did
train.
all that there, and then just walked back with 20 questions. And she just, yeah, like she didn't care about it. Creating a hostile work environment.
Really? Okay, so we need a little bit more of a delay here. So we're gonna use our hoe. Drop our hoe in. What? Oh, because no, because that needs to go there. That needs to go there.
You're gonna love everything.
Where she live?
Lives in Rodriguez.
In Jefferson?
I don't know if you're south and the burger corner's on your right, east is on your left.
Yeah.
The left, go straight, right when you just get over that bridge, it is right on the left.
So yes. So I would have never guessed that. This is how it works. Okay, never guessed that. And so it's like, okay, cool. I'm happy because now I have 3 minecart outputs because that was my thing. Is I have a automatic sugarcane bamboo farm, like next to each other, and then I have an automatic sugarcane bamboo farm. I have an automatic melon and pumpkin farm, and then yeah, and that's all gonna go in our crop farm. So now that I have that figured out, it's like cool. So I guess so. I never have things figured out. Let's be honest. But huh? Vital Bowser Sway. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna tell you right now. Best viewers on streambo.com/ or remove the space, whatever. I ain't doing that. I'll tell you right now. I am streaming because I enjoy streaming. I am streaming because it's a hobby um, that I picked up. I like gaming, and I thought I should share my experience. I am not trying to get viewers. If I grow, great. If I don't grow, so be it. You just farted. You, you, you farted. You farted. That's gross. Jesus, that's that's great. That's awesome. Okay, so yeah, okay, okay. Mm. No, because this is a detector rail. Okay, so I gotta build a similar system like I did there because it's not fast enough. So detector. Mm-hmm. Ah, Kim, I wasn't planning on it. Okay. Okay, so since that can't detect that, it's fine. We're gonna come here, okay? And because that's like that, come here. I like this system here, the sticky piston system, but not everybody does, and that's fine because guess what? Yeah, yes. Okay, so that's there. Like that. Okay, that's there. Like that. Okay, cool. So you now that because of that, you know something's in here. Something's in here. Okay, so if we put more items in, like if we put that's cool. Yes, it actually makes my life easier. Okay, so there's that farm for you, and yes, I'm gonna have an automatic sorting system as well for these farms. So yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to. guys how to. I forgot to wire up the redstone for that. So I already have a button. What am I doing here? I already have a button. Throw that there. Okay, so button. Yeah, I'm gonna need more water. Yeah, 10 minutes. So I was messing around with that system down there. That's new. I was so again. I didn't want to listen to minecarts, and so that's kind of my way of doing it. So now instead of one minecart that circles around three separate farms, I'm gonna have three minecarts. That's that they're all gonna go to the same rail, but so I have to figure out switches and whatnot. So that's gonna be a little tedious, which is what I was kind of doing today, but um, probably do it a little bit tomorrow too. But yeah, so again, off stream, but this is again something that I normally don't. I don't know. The survival is nice to stream. I should have grabbed more water. Okay. Boo. Okay, I don't know why it won't just. Okay, wait. Oh, I need one more water. Oh, okay, that's annoying. I apologize. I miscounted my water and I got distracted. So, okay. So, now we got. Okay, so for starters, boom, we're putting that there because that's annoying. So, for starters, we're coming here. We're coming. We're coming here. We're coming here. It's fine. And you're like, oh, that's not gonna do anytime. Okay, well, you can okay. One thing I am gonna do now that I'm realizing it is when this system goes off, all my items won't make it there. So I'm gonna have to put this into a pulse extender. So I gotta figure that out somehow in this nature here. So there's that. I think that's great. You know, yeah, leave it in the center, which is fine. Pulse extender. Yeah, now this will extend this way. So in reality, this line right here won't be there. It'll be way. There'll be one on each side. So, but anyways, so we got a repeater. We got our redstone, and we got the dot. Okay, so we got a redstone dust there. We got our repeater. We got our redstone going into here. We got double placed it because I didn't want yeah, the water's gone. You don't want water. So we go here. Here. Here.
Oh, so I dropped an invite.
shut the hell up. Oh, well, okay, I apologize. I shouldn't swear. But thank you, Tom Cannon 956 for following. I don't know, that's probably a bot, I'm not sure, but I appreciate it. So yeah, Tom Cannon, thank you. I appreciate you. So yeah, so there's a button here. Essentially how this works, takes a little bit of time, but yeah, that all flows. So you press the button, it all turns off. So yeah, so there's that. Okay, so I'm gonna put this into a pulse extender so that there. So yeah, so you're okay. So you're gonna need a repeater. You need this. I generally think that okay. Okay, so I generally think that this is still doable. Like that. Which is fine. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna put a comparator there. Compare tar. Yeah. Comparator here. Pause. Pause again. That's gonna go there. Okay, cool. Same thing on this side. I could use the same one, but in which I probably will for when it comes to the actual thing. But I wanna keep things nice and compact as far as this little setup here. So again, like so, and then we need a repeater. Let's snag that there, and okay, so like so. Okay, we're just gonna plant a bunch of seeds, and then we're just gonna delete them or farm them right away because did Zanta know that's where they lived? She called Zanta. She didn't call you. It's funny. There it goes. Who's that? Okay. Yeah, I
You know
know.
what that means? I finally hit quad.
So yes, so that's annoying. Okay. Okay, so unfortunately, I am not done building this system, but stream is gonna end in 2 minutes, so I apologize. Um, but yeah, that you guys can kind of see what my idea is here, what I'm going for, and yeah, this will get shown off. So yeah, so all that. Okay, wait, what? Yeah, wait, what? Okay, I might have to put this into like. Okay, so. Okay, actually, yeah, so that sends a signal here that sends a signal here that yeah, so yeah, so it's a little messed up, but that's okay. Okay, wait. So you can actually hang on. I can do this right here. Yeah, so because you don't want these connected. Like George, so you go here, you go here. Okay, cool. And to here, like so. I think that will do it because now. Yeah, so that's gonna do it. So come here. 1, 2, 3. Here. Okay, I'm finishing up this circuit and then I'm hopping off. So, conveyor here. Got a block there. Block there. And what this circuit does is it essentially is a block swapper. Rail swapper. There, detector rail here. Running cart. 32 items. Okay, so wait, did it get rid of all the items? Okay, I gotta sort something out here. There's something I'm doing wrong. I think it's because that triggers that, but that doesn't. Oh, wait. Oh, yes. Okay, wait. Okay, that triggers that. Okay. I think I'm gonna need a ball in here somewhere. But again, I think I'm gonna call it quit. Well, let's try it real quick. I apologize. I'm running late. Give or take bulb. I apologize. I know you want to spend time with me. I apologize. Okay. It's annoying. There we go. That's annoying. Okay, it's annoying. Okay. Oh, for starters, let's get rid of this crappy circuit here. Oh, yeah. For starters, let's get rid of this circuit here. Here, let's get. Okay, so this is gonna be a power rail. Okay, cool. We'll have that there. Power rail. There. Cool. That's that. Okay, now we take a bulb here. pulses. A signal. Okay, so we're thinking we're gonna need an observer. Gosh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. So it's actually going to pulse and observe here. Cool. Into. Wait, can you? Okay. Can you have a? See if you can do a single. Okay. Alright, I know that if you throw this into yourself. No, because. Okay, so that's this. Pulse. I apologize. Yeah, we're going to. Okay. Yeah, that's. Okay. So that's. The leg is for real. Okay, what is going on here? I'm trying to speed things up. I'm actually making things worse. Okay, so to extend here. Okay. No, yeah, you turn. Wait, hold on. Okay, wait. Yeah, because that's already gonna be on it. So yeah. Yeah, so you're gonna pause, extend something that's already on. So yeah, yes. So you're gonna want this lamp on. You're gonna want the lamp already on. Is what you're gonna want. So when the lamp's on, like that. That's what you want. I know. I'm trying to hustle. Hurry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't really understand this here, but I'm pretty sure that's great for what it does. Okay, cool. Okay, so again, here. I'm not sure. Hey, that's not nice. Whatever. Okay, so that's that. So now that should be long enough time. So now that goes. You go some of that there. So when that goes, okay, repeat here. Two tick delay. Because that's torches one tick. I think this is gonna work. Okay, I apologize. I hope this works. If it doesn't work, guys, I am running the stream late, so I am getting off regardless if this works or not. Cool. That gave everything time. Okay. Okay. That didn't. Oh, I know why it didn't work. Okay. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, okay, hang on. Okay. Ah,
Mr. Pets was funny. He was dancing at the same time. You know that song, All the Single Ladies?
yes.
Oh, if you want me to share the ring on it, he was going like, he was dancing with his hands on it, and he was going, with his hands.
Yeah, I could see pets doing that. Okay, cool. That's okay. So yes, light has to be on. Okay, light has to be on for this. Strictly for this. Okay, yes. Light goes on. Okay, we're gonna go here. Okay, okay. God damn. Okay. Damn. Okay, so yeah, we're actually coming. Yeah, that's kind of insane, actually. Yeah. Okay, actually. Okay, that there for sure. Yeah, because. Okay, gosh.
Okay, you're done, right?
I'm almost done. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize.
I'd like to take a nap.
I understand that. I'm trying. I am trying. I am.
Not hard enough. He doesn't. He's like insane.
is that so difficult? Okay, now let's test. Test. Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing, testing. Oh my god. Your patience, I know. I know. Oh, okay. So, yes. Okay, so. Okay, so then. That's. Oh, no, no. Oh, wait. That should be like that. Okay. 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 Effect. Okay, we're gonna put. Okay, please, please work. Works. Okay. Alright. I apologize that the stream that I was trying to rush in the end here, but as you can see, it works. It this whole system is so that this minecart will be quiet. Like, yang, bro. Like, okay, like, come on now. Okay, cool. So, yes, I never would have thought this would work in a million years, but it did. So, ha ha ha. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm signing off in 3, 2, 1. Until next time, I'm Merlime, and I hope to see you in the next stream or video. I don't know, whatever you prefer. See ya.